If you're looking to make that move from an intermediate to a senior, your manager might be asking you to show a few things. And today I want to talk about driving collaboration. Now, when I talk about driving collaboration, what I mean is the idea of working with others, but not just being the one pulled into working with others, but now being the one who is bringing people together. Now, when someone's starting off their career, I personally feel like it's a lot safer to work inside your team and then have more senior people who kind of go outside the team and work with others. And then you give people the opportunity to gradually get used to reaching outside the team, outside their safety bubble, and start working with other teams. So I think there's some key pieces here. One, leaving the bubble. You've got a safe space when you're first starting out. You know your teammates, they've got your back, but you need to get comfortable with working outside your team, collaborating with others, and initially not being the driving force, but just getting used to that muscle of going out, building relationships. A second thing that may be able to be done here is how do we run cross-team projects? Maybe at first you're just getting involved in those cross-team projects, but to show you're ready for that next step, you need to start leading those cross-team projects. Now, what would that look like? Well, in my space with DevRel, it might be something like some recommended practices around how to implement something. Your team may not be the expert on all things that are there, so you might be able to lead this effort knowing what you need to accomplish, but you need to pull in subject matter experts who have done different types of implementations, who might see things different ways, be able to pull all that together and then have a final outcome. This is a great way for you to be able to collaborate with others and also show you have the capacity to take the initiative and really get stuff done. Another piece here to look at is planning and managing timelines. You want to show that you know how to figure out what's next, what the dependencies are, who needs to get involved, how long it's going to take, and not need as much support on that. Initially, when you're first doing this, you might want to get some help from somebody who's more experienced on it to kind of mentor you in this way, and then you can start showing that you know how to do this. Another piece here is to build a habit of making decisions and delegating. So when you start first on this project, you're going to have a lot of people with competing priorities. You need to figure out who's the best person to be doing different things. You need to make decisions based on multiple people's input, being able to take that all together and then figure out what's next. That's a skill you want to work on and build up over time. Overall, what needs to be shown here is that you know how to work with others, but not only that, you know how to drive that, how to make sure that you go from starting point, figuring out what's next, and then getting it to done. Are you trying to go through this right now? Hey, maybe I can help. Leave a comment, see what I can do.